All right, guys. Thank you very much for waiting around and hanging out. We had some STV issues, but we seem to have gotten them all sorted out now. The next map is going to be a Snakewater. If you're just tuning in, once again, this is the show match between Exertus eSports and the #1 team in South America, Monster. I am joined here by my new friend, Vitor. How do you?
Hello. All right, this is the second map. Now we're playing in an American server, which gives Exertus the edge because they're not lagging and Monster players are. So remember, Exertus won the first map 4-3. Am I right?
Yes. We weren't able to see the last push, which is a mystery to us, but apparently Exertus was able to take away a round right before time ended. So it was 4-3. It was really close. It was a close match. We saw Paua do a whole lot of work. We saw some things happen. We saw some headshots. We didn't see a backstab, but we wanted to. We saw a fun vacuum. And we're ready to see a whole lot more. So any second now, we are going to be starting here. It looks like one team has readied up, and they have all 12 in the server. So yeah, once again, this is going to be on a North American server, where the last map on Granary was a Brazilian server. So the ping advantage is going to go to Exertus for this map, but I don't know. Maybe Monster will be able to take it away.
Yeah, because Paua is used to the ping, to the high ping, so maybe it doesn't affect him so much.
Actually, Monster is actually asking for a swap right now. I guess he wants to play red.
Yeah. Yeah, usually when we stream against Monster, they go red. I don't know why. But
just like red?
Yeah, they like it, apparently.
There it is. So once again, we'll go through the lineup for the team as we're waiting for them to ready up here. It's going to be on Exertus. On Exertus, it's going to be the Fragile on Medic, Mela on Roamer, Rando on Pocket, Badonsky on Demo, and Decimate and Alpha are your scouts.
And Monster will have scouts Paua and Azo, Soldiers, Majesty, and Ole, Demoman, Tiger, and Medic, Wings. And there we go, we're live now.
Excellent. Let's. I'm gonna watch Badonsky on this first mid here, just because I don't know. He's awesome. Completely underrated. And he's gonna get to mid a little bit before his counter demo, but he's throwing a little bit of damage out here and there. He's getting some chip damage. He does get a good sticky on a scout. Paula's gonna go down to Alpha. Badonsky also taking out Tiger, and this is what I'm talking about. Badonsky just kind of he controlled that mid pretty well by getting on the point first.
Yeah, it was really aggressive, that one, and I was actually impressed. No one from Monster tried to stop him or anything. Like he was just there spamming stickies and pipes, and no one really came. So I'm like, was free to spam and do a lot of damage.
Thankfully, Wings did a really good job of getting out there. Well, actually, Tiger getting taken out again is going to give up any chance they're going to have a defending second, but they are going to be able to defend last with Uber, so we are going to be here at a stalemate. And no op classes for XTS yet, but we're definitely going to see hopefully, we're going to see a suicide play here before long. And actually, they're going to pop right in, and it looks like they are all the way on the other side. They were on the opposite side, Monster's combo, than what Exertus was going to expect them to. So the Uber is going to be way better actually for Monster, and they're going to be able to take some things out. Decimate and Alpha coming back in, getting up to 3 cleanup kills right off the bat on Decimate. Oh my god, all these people just going down.
Yeah, even though Exertus had a really bad Uber, they still managed to get that. It was quite a play, but well. And now we're going for the mid. I'm looking at Tiger now. He's going for the standard default roll on down. He's spamming his stickies on Badonsky, but he already got shot. He's taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, well, so is Tiger. He's actually brought down to 36 health. But both the CS Scout being really aggressive here on all these people. And here you go, Mela. Actually, yeah, he picks his timing really well on these mids. He comes in and he just kind of he surgically removes the medic from the equation here. So the Fragile is everybody's up except for Alpha, who is now just spawning now. And this is going to be pretty much just rolling right into last. Mid has actually not even been capped yet, but before long, it will be.
Yeah, it seems like the lag is affecting more Monster than it did to Exertus in the last map. Especially for Tiger, who hasn't pointed yet. So,
but not for Pala, as he takes out Rando with a nice headshot from inside the lobby here. This is not really going to stop their pushing. The Fragile has already popped his Uber from lower. Mela going down to a lot, and actually Decimate and Alpha getting taken out. No cleanup for them this time, and now they are all in a great position. Badonski getting headshot and then taken out by Azo. Mela actually cratering after getting a shot in the air by Pala, and this is a failed push for Exertus. Monster showing that they they're not just letting them take this without a fight. They're going to take the second point out really quickly.
Yeah,
it looks like Exertus.
It was awesome the way Monster defended that without a Uber, and well, it seems like they're pushing now, but that was a huge play for Rando. He did get Wings killed, and now all the advantage lies on Exertus.
The control point is being captured.
I would say during like this fight right now, like it wasn't just a straight dry push. Like there's nothing else about it. Like Exertus just came in and they just decided to just DM, and they kind of are abusing the fact that they have better pings, I think.
Yeah.
But it's definitely just they just decided to just walk in. So yeah, that's going to give them a sizable advantage here over the Brazilians. Wings only at 30% over right now, as the Fragile is coming up on 100%. It looks like they're going to be pushing through the shutter right now. The Stickies are not deaded, and both the Demo and Rando get in pretty much very cleanly.
Wow, Badonski did so much damage.
Sort of as the players were retreating away, he was just kind of pummeling them there with Stickies. So 2 rounds really quickly here for Exertus on CP Snakewater.
Big plays with Badonski on that last rush, really. He did a lot of damage to both Soldier and Demoman, and there was nothing they could have done.
A lot of people say that the Demo can be the core of your team, and Badonski is definitely proving that now. His damage is off the charts on these mids, and he's showing that he can is the commanding force during all these things. Rando getting a very clean air shot on Ole above the point here, and then another air shot on Azo. 3K for Rando so far, with some nice shotgun there by him. He's down to 60% right now. Ooh. Had actually Fragile taking a pipe there. He's not careful. He might take some more damage and be forced to pop this a little too early. Exertus pushing in really aggressively here, trying to take out this medic before he can get away too far, and they're paying for it. Mela going down, and meaning that Exertus is going to be down a player for another 10 seconds here.
I was just impressed the way that Monster let Donsky deal so much damage in the middle. I was sitting right there, spamming sticks and pipes, just like the other mid fight, doing a lot of damage, and no one came into him. Like, he was free to spam. Like, that's not something to do, and especially when you have a player like Badonski on the other side, you know.
That's very true. And the Uber has been popped down for Exertus very early, and it looks like Wings is going to pop on his Demo. Tiger taking him a bit of the Uber and then backing off. Rando got to be careful here that he doesn't get frag movied here, and it looks like Tiger's hitting some pipes. And wow, the Fragile actually going down to a roller in grass. Not good for Exertus, but only 3 people up for Monster. Palo losing the 1v1, and Alpha back on the medic. Nice pipe here by Tiger, who's up to 5 kill streaks, and he's trying to reload his everything right now. He gets 1 hit on the brings him down to 30 health with the pain train, but unfortunately not enough to kill him.
Damn pies by Tiger, huh?
Yeah,
especially with a lag,
really
that was impressive, yeah.
He definitely hit some big damage right now. Majesty jumping in here and trying to get some ground shots right now. Able to stop the point, but that's about it. He's tanking a little bit of the damage here, but not much. Exertus in a little bit of trouble as they're not in the best position. They've lost both their soldiers at this point, which means they can't really aggress this point, or be aggressive on this point. Aggressive is actually not a word, I found out. And yeah, Ubers are even, but Exertus with both their soldiers down means that Monster is going to try to push in here, and they're going a little slow about it right now.
Yeah, and they have already popped their Uber.
Fragile's got to be very careful here. He's 98% before he goes down. Amazing, great play there by Pala to focus the medic. He knew that he had to be close. And this is going to mean that Exertus pretty much either out DMs all of Monster right now, or nope, Benazzi's going to go down. And also Decimate and Mela.
Nice
so
survey right there.
Yeah, he was able to get out. He has to know at this point that pretty much Exertus is going to do everything they can to try to take out Wings. I say this right as Rando jumps in on Wings and not able to get and he hits the soldier instead of the medic, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. With a giant Uber advantage and all 6 players up, they're going to roll right into lower right now and try to take second for free. They are called. Mela sees the combo right now. He's getting a buff, hopefully to make a big jump here. He's going to take the jump off the wall, and he sees the medic, and the Uber has been popped now for Monster. Mela actually able to get out. And Azo losing a 1v1 to Alpha as he is slayed by the sword over in Saw, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. And it looks like it is as Paolo goes down, and there's a lot of pressure coming in. Wing's actually in a lot of trouble trying to get out through Kitchen, but he's already got a demo on his face, and he's not going to be able to get out. So they had a really big Uber advantage right there. They got a little bit of they got outplayed a little bit.
Yeah, that was a huge play by Mela, actually. He popped Uber and still made it out alive, and then came back and still killed 2 of their players. Like, that was something, and congrats on him, that was really good.
Yeah,
and now Exertus has all the advantage.
Decimate taking a fight to Majesty and taking him out. Azo responding quickly and kind. Fragile actually forced to pop his Uber to get into second here, and they are able to get a demo out of it. And also a scout in the post Uber, and Pala is sitting here taking a lot of damage right now. Pretty much he's just getting tanked here by his medic, but it's not going to be enough here. Ole or Majesty respawning just in time to get out DM'd, and that's going to be 3 rounds for Exertus. Close around that time, but
yeah.
It's definitely showing that this is not as close as it was.
That Mela play was game changing.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's just what it is, right? I mean, Mela has what? He's got like 30 ping as opposed to the other soldiers 150, so.
Yeah.
Not that it means a whole lot, but I'm just saying.
Well, let's see Bdelensky, just like I'm saying, is there spamming stickies and no one's coming at him. He's doing a lot of damage to the mid. And spamming a lot of pipes on the medic and Deagleman. But apparently, he's going to be forced to retreat, or not, I don't know. It's a really, really close mid-fight, but yeah. Seems like Exertus are going to win that one, and they're just going to go straight forward to the second point now. Because
and actually, they're cutting them off right now.
They want to kill Wings. And Wings still managed to kill his scout with a crossbow, but wasn't enough. He's dead now.
Yeah, Exertus is doing a really good job of playing. They're playing a pretty passive mid. They're only really sending in Mela into like the kitchen or on like some kind of off like center jump here. They're doing a good job of making sure they're baiting that roamer in. They're getting that kill before they push across. And really, the only one going down at all is Mela, so that's good. But they're slowed down a little bit. They forgot the cat mid in their haste to go catch that medic. And that's going to give Monster a good opportunity to get in position to try to get a force here during this transition in a second.
Yeah, and now Exertus have all the over advantage. They're probably going to use it to push for the last point. Mela is going nice air shot. Wow.
Nice, sick midi there, friend. Majesty getting a nice kill there, a 200 ping air shot.
Monster did kill Fragile. Wow.
Exertus they're playing really aggressively here, but Badonski's going to send 2 pipes Monster's way. He doesn't have any time to avoid them. Alpha actually winning a 1v1 against Powa as he is hiding in this drop-down area, and he's still not going down. Ole and Azo are trying to take him out, and he finally goes down. Azo actually getting the revenge on Alpha, but Rando's actually not done. Wings is at 96% before he goes down to Mela, and Mela is gonna be taken out. But yeah, big plays.
Big plays, man.
still, Exertus really aggressive here. They're really taking advantage of the fact that they have like such low ping, and I don't think that's going to go well from Decimate. Actually, on Sniper gets taken out by Pala, and Fragile having to run for his life goes down to 60 health, picks the health pack down in what I call Grundle, but people call it whatever they want, and he's still hanging out. And they don't want to give this point up, even though they're down 2 players. Decimate has just come up now. He's going to have forward spawn, but he's going to be pretty far away. Rando actually taking out Pala in grass before they're able to back off a little bit for heals.
And Exertus seems to push for the second, but they're not going to wait for the hover. Apparently, they're just going to go with it. They know they have the DM advantage, and that's been proved because they killed 5 players without getting no one killed from their team, and there's only Wings alive in the last point. They're getting through the last point, and seems like it's gonna be Exertus round. There's Bao on the point. He's trying to do something, but it's not gonna work out. But overspot, Demo Man alive. Tiger's just spamming sticks, but he died too soon to Decimate, and it's round to Exertus.
These soldier bombs by Exertus are doing a lot of work for them. Just this initiation by them is just picture perfect on these transition fights. You know, they're really playing a lot on this shack. They're kind of catching out people a little bit out of position, and they're doing really well. Especially with Badonsky just hammering them from behind his soldiers.
Yeah, Melee is doing an awesome job this match. I gotta say that.
It may not show on the scoreboard, but yeah, Melee is making a whole lot of plays right now. And this looks like right now this is going to be a 5-0 for in the favor of Exertus. They are a full wipe during this mid. Exertus not losing a single player, and they will be going in straight into last. Yeah. Badonsky actually jumping up onto to just get some stickies on the spawn door, and he's going to take out Tiger as he walks out. Palace tries to come out for some sneaky headshots. It's not going to be enough. And there it is. So the best of 3 is now over, with Exertus taking both really close match the first time. Not so much on Snakewater. And there's different reasons for that. The ping and disadvantage for Monster definitely, I think, being a factor. But also the fact that it just seems like Snakewater is a decent map for Exertus.
Yeah, it seems like Monster guys were more affected by the high ping, and really, I think Mela plays were really great on this match, and Badonsky mids too, because it was dealing a lot of damage, like I said before, and that was, I'm pretty sure that was game changing.
Absolutely. So yeah, that was the map, the best of 3. Thank you for joining us here tonight. We're asking about an interview here. Let's see if we can get somebody in here before we sign off. So yeah, hang out for a second. Man, I expected the Snakewater to be a little bit closer, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I guess Monster was not they were not ready to deal with the ping. I think maybe that was something they should have, I don't know, be ready for.
And it looks like we're gonna have a let's give a big thank you right now. First, I'm gonna thank our cameraman Dash. He is always awesome, and for his patience and for his professionalism. Great cameraman always, Dash. You're the best. And also for Mana for setting this up and coordinating us with the casters and stuff. I was actually at work when he texted me, and I was like, oh, okay. So I'm glad that this was all able to come together. It was pretty awesome. And also thank you to you, sir, for taking the time.
It's a pleasure to be here. I would like to thank, in name of all the South American community, I think, teamfortress.tv for all the support you guys have been giving us. It's really great, all this coverage, all these show matches, and this is great. Hopefully more of these are about to come.
All right, looks like we're gonna get Mela and Fragile and maybe somebody else here in to interview on the stream real quick. So yeah, let's see. We'll ask them a couple questions, then we'll take some questions from the chat.
Yeah, sure.
Majesty and Pala in the chat saying sorry Brazil. Hey, no, they played an amazing. They played a great game on Granary. They should definitely not be sorry at all.
Especially Power.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Looks like Rando is coming in the server right now, as well as Alpha.
There it is.
And they need to. I don't know if they know how to get into the channel here, but in a second we'll be talking to them. Looks like pretty much all of Exertus is coming in.
Yeah, the whole team.
Yes, it looks like everybody wants to talk to Mathrila.
Hello?
Oh, hey, what's going on,
Hello.
dudes?
Hello.
So, great game, friends. It was a really fun cast. It was great to watch. The Snakewater match, not as exciting necessarily as the Granary match. So let's talk about Granary. Did you have a lot of trouble with your pings? Like, did it feel like it was affecting your guys' play?
I mean, yeah, 200 ping is kind of a lot, but I don't know. I don't notice ping as much as other people. It didn't really irritate me. Like, it doesn't come to mind while I was playing that I had 200 ping, but it definitely affected Rockets sometimes.
All right. So, in your opinion, like, why was the Granary match so much closer than Snakewater? Like, what changed really?
It was the pings.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Yeah,
what I thought.
I mean, 200 to 20 is kind of a
Big deal.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of Palad during all these matches? I mean, he made a lot of these big plays. And also, can you please walk us through what happened at the very end of the Granary match because the STV cut out and we couldn't really see anything.
Alright, yeah, I got it. So, we pretty much killed all of them and won. We got the winning cap with I think with only about a minute 30 left. Like, we went for like suicides because we were running out of time, and then they tried to push back in, and then we countered, and then we started getting kills, and then we had respawns, and then we ended up winning with we ended up getting the final cap to make it 4-3 with like 30 seconds left.
That's awesome. Yeah, we were all in lieu of what was going on. We saw Alpha on Spy for a second, and we were like, "Oh my god, was it a huge Spy play or what?"
No, Alpha doesn't really make this kind of plays.
Yeah. Let's see. What else we got? Dononsky doing a really good job on Snakewater, pretty much destroying on mid. Mela also doing a lot of work. Yeah, do you guys have anything that you want to say about the Brazilians as far as what's good, what's bad, or how was it playing against them?
I enjoy playing against like new people that are also like good at TF2. Because I don't know, it does get stale playing against the same people all the time. So like it's fun to play the European show matches in this one against new people. But I don't know, some of their players did really just really sick aim. Their demo man's pills were nuts.
Yeah, right. Even with 200 ping, he was hitting all those pills, especially on their defensive second on Snakewater. I was surprised to say the least to see somebody that accurate. Well, that's cool. Let's see if we can get some questions from the chat for you guys because I'm pretty much running out of them. Chat, please help me out. And of course, there is a thing. Oh, there's a question for Fragile here.
I really hope it's about cats.
You're in luck.
He wants to know how many cat faces that you have given him. This is from Reef.
How many cat faces I've given out in that match, or like my lifetime, or
Like, you didn't really say, so yeah, let's just go with lifetime cat faces.
oh man, man, I don't know. It's probably somewhere towards like at least 5,000, maybe over 9,000. I don't really know.
Over 9,000 cat faces.
I don't know. There have been times where I just spammed it for the entire match, so
Question is, now, where is Badonsky? I know he doesn't like to talk too much.
He had to leave because right as that match, or like towards like the last 5 minutes of that match, he has this it's not, I don't know if you want to call it a problem or something that's like really cool, but he has this thing where like a bunch of girls just show up to his house randomly, and he is like, he has a lot of mistresses, so he's busy with them right now.
That's awesome.
I've got a question from Moej. I think that's how I pronounce it. What did you guys think of the level of play by the South Americans?
I mean, I didn't really know what to expect from the other people, except for Paua, who's like proven to be at least an invite caliber player. But I was impressed by like everyone's aim, especially. I mean, I don't know, I think they could probably play in invite, like, if they practiced a bit against North American teams and had more competition. Because I don't really know what the competition's like in Brazil, but if they had more competition to improve against some other teams, that might help. But, I mean, individually, they're all pretty good players.
Right on. They all want to know why you're bad at MGE, Mela. Why are you bad at MGE?
I was one guy, not all of them, and I know who it is, and I don't like him.
It's okay. So yeah, I don't know, you guys have anything else you want to say? Any shoutouts, anything else?
Oh, do I have shoutouts? Shout out to Mad Dog and Exertus eSports, sponsored by Zowie Multiplay eSport Clothing and Gaming Grids, Shark Controllers, and our newest sponsor, Nifty Mod.
Looks like
I'm just going to get this out of the way just because he didn't want to say it, but I'm going to say it for him. Shout out to all the fangirls that Mela has, because they just tremble with just love and lust for this small little boy with his LA Looks hair at all times and his many different shoes on every day of the week. And if it wasn't for his fashion, I'd be really bored with him. And at LAN, it's going to be great to just be around his musk all the time and to have all the girls just crawling on their... I don't feel like talking about Mela anymore. Never mind.
Alright, anything else? Alright, I think that's going to do it. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for your time, and thank you for playing tonight. That was very entertaining to watch. Once again, this has been an Exertus versus Monster in a show match of North America versus Brazil. And yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up right now. So yeah, once again, thank you very much to Dash for cameramanning and all that good stuff. And I think we're gonna sign out. Vitor, do you want to say anything else?
No, that's it, I guess. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you, sirs.